Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Super Mario 64 playthrough. In today's session, we're going to be heading into the basement of this place. Peach's Castle, of course. Time to head down and take care of business. In the last session, we went over some introductions of the game. I also tried to show off a few glitches, but failed to do so. The game crashed a couple of times on me. And some other weird shenanigans were going on too, such as not being able to grab the star in the mission Can the Eel Come Out to Play. So that was real fun. Well then, that was a glitch I was trying to show off in the last session, but I was not able to do so for some reason. Apparently if you jump on a certain indentation of the stairs here, you can glitch through the floor and just do that. Okay, so what I was trying to do there was not necessarily trying to show off something, but it was more so to see if I can pull off a backwards long jump to catapult myself through the star door, but there's really no reason for me to do that right now. But regardless, let's head to the basement. Welcome to the basement. Within this place, we have the big star door here immediately. In order to open this door, you need 30 stars. And behind that door holds two worlds, believe it or not. One is Dire Docks, and the other is the second Bowser Arena, Bowser in the Fire Sea. However, we're not going to be going there just yet. Instead, we're just going to be roaming around the basement and complete whatever levels we come across. Let's talk to you first. Wow, you've already recovered that many stars? Way to go, Mario! I'll bet you'll have us out of here in no time. Be careful though, Bowser and his band wrote the book on bad. Really, dude? Take my advice. When you need to recover from injuries, collect coins. Because apparently coins are like first aid kits. Yellow coins refill 1 piece of the power meter, red coins refill 2 pieces, and blue coins refill 5. To make blue coins appear, pound on blue coin blocks. Also, if you fall from high places, you'll minimize damage if you pound the ground as you land. Very true. Sometimes you may even reduce the damage to 0 in some cases, depending on how high the fall is. Oh, hello! What do we have here? It's a rabbit. This rabbit is rather infamous. This rabbit is known as Mips. This rabbit appears when you collect 15 stars. There we are. Yow! Unhand me, brute! I'm late, so late, I must make haste! The shiny thing? Mine! It's mine! Finders, keepers, losers. Late, late, late. Ouch! Take it then. A gift from Bowser it was. Now let me be. I have a date. I cannot be late for tea. Hello, Shawario Mox. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are in the basement now. Just caught Mips on our first roundabout through. And, wow, another power star. Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. You wish to save? Of course. So like I said, Mips will appear the first time through when you collect 15 stars. After another increment of stars pass, he'll appear again with another star in tow. Now then, before we continue on with the basement and start doing some of the levels there, there's a bit of work we need to do over here first. You see these two columns here? Well, if you do a ground pound on them, you'll drain the water here and drain the water across the moat. And yes, I did just get started. I literally started about 5 minutes ago. So, welcome. Oh yeah. Of course I'm streaming. Welcome to the Vanish cap switch course. All the blue blocks you find will become solid once you step on the cap switch. You'll disappear when you put the Vanish cap, when you put on the Vanish cap. So, you will be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. Okay, sounds fun. And I already messed up. Fantastic. Okay, so, there is a star that you can get here from, this course. It's one of the castle's secret stars. And funny enough, this star can, very easily be missed. How exactly? Well, this slope you can't really jump back up once, you fall down. Unless you do, like, the jump kick glitch to climb up the slope again. But, like I mentioned before, I don't know how to pull that off in a successful fashion. And, no, you didn't miss anything, don't worry. Also, one thing worth mentioning today is I did recently get my hands on the Brawler 64 controller. It finally just came. It came like a couple of weeks ago. And this is technically the first stream I started using it. You just stepped on the Vanish Cap switch. The Vanish Cap makes Mario disappear. Now Vanish Caps will pop from all the blue blocks you'll find. Of course I would like to save my progress. Why the hell wouldn't I? It's kind of crazy talk here. Okay. And bada bing, bada boom, we are done. After 2 attempts, not a big deal, but hey, at least the task is finally complete. Now we have 40 stars within our possession, which is frickin' sweet. We're already a quarter of the way done as far as stars are concerned. I'm dead serious, there's 120 stars in the game, and we've already collected a quarter of them. Okay. Now then, before I proceed onward to the next, or to, the next major objective, I would like to talk to you. Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily. If you do lose your cap, you'll have to find it in the course where you lost it. Oh boy, it's not looking good for Peach. She's still trapped somewhere inside the walls. Please, Mario, you have to help her. Did you know that there are enemy worlds inside the walls? Yep, it's true. Bowser's troops are there too. Oh, here, take this. I've been keeping it for you. Wow, I don't even know how you managed to pull this off. The Brawler 64 controller, if I can show it on camera, this is a really dang good controller. And yes, it's definitely worth the money to get one. It's not that expensive, but you're going to be waiting a while in order to get your hands on one. Trust me, I placed an order for this controller back in February, and it took until May, like around mid-May, to get the controller to my door. And the reason as to why it was such a long wait was because of 2 reasons. 1, it was a pre-order, and 2, it was in very high demand and low supply. So, yeah, that was unfortunate that I had to wait a while, but the wait was definitely well worth it. And the controller, I think, is about $30, $35 or something. You can get it from Castlemania Games, which is a online store where you can buy not only this controller, but other ones as well, and some EverDrives there. Speaking of EverDrives, I definitely want to get my hands on one sometime in the near future. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. On to the next course. Oddly enough, this objective, we're not actually going to be doing this just yet, but it is something we're going to be looking at. There's also a glitch here that many speedrunners utilize here. Oh, that's saved though. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. Okay then. I guess I was not fast enough. Alright. Alright, we'll try again. And if it doesn't work, then it just plain doesn't work. Okay. I must not be doing the glitch right, but apparently there's a glitch where you can fall straight through the floor with the help of the elevator, and it'll knock you underground to where the first star is located. It's kind of weird, but it's actually true. I've seen many speedrunners do that, so that way they can grab this first star objective. That way they don't have to worry about going on such a long frickin' trek. It may not seem like it's that long, but it does take quite a bit of time to get here. About maybe 15-20 seconds. And that kind of time can be saved just by falling through the floor. Speaking of falling, how the hell did I just drop underneath a dory? Oh my god. Stupid camera. Again, game? Are you serious right now? Why you do this? Also, yeah, if you want Dory to lower her head, you just have to pound on her. I know it seems kind of weird that it works like that, but that's just the way it works. Another reason why people go for the fall through the floor method is so that way they don't have to deal with Dory either. As she does have a little bit of RNG, but not really. Okay. I wonder what's in here. Welcome to the metal switch course. Once you step on the cap switch, the green blocks will become solid. When you turn your body into metal with the metal cap, you can walk underwater. Try it. Totally. Not only that, but you are also completely invincible. I think you can still receive fall damage though, so that is something worth noting. You just stepped on the metal cap switch. The metal cap makes Mario invincible. Now metal caps will pop out of all the green blocks you find. Would you like to save? Of course. So what this means now is some of the levels that we were not able to complete on the first floor, we can now actually go back and complete them. Such as one of the star missions in Jolly Roger Bay. And I think one in oh yeah, one in Big Boo's Haunt. That's it, really. That's another one of the castle secret stars. All done with that. Now it's time for the actual level. Welcome to Hazy Maze Cave. There are many ways to complete the different star objectives in this level. And that's not one of them. Oh man, that's saved though. That's how you use the momentum from the sliding mechanics to propel yourself upwards. There we are. There's one star down, many more to go. That is Watch for Rolling Rocks. Oddly enough, that is one of 2 stars that we can get on our way to the first star objective. And Watch for Rolling Rock star, that was star number 6 on the list. There's another one we can get right up here. Okay. There is a way you can essentially triple jump your way up there. Oh, come on, game. Seriously? That's a load of bull crap. Like there was no recovery, I swear. Okay, let's try again. There is something I kind of forgotten to mention. When it comes to the wing cap, it has the longest duration out of all the caps. So, the wing cap has a music loop that's also shared with the Vanish cap. So, how that works is the wing cap has 3 music loops. After the 3rd loop is complete, that's when the wing cap vanishes. However, all the other caps with their loops, they only have 1 loop. Afterwards, the cap disappears. So, what's up with that? I have no freaking idea. Excuse me. There we go. All done with that. One thing I'll definitely say about the Brawler 64 controller is I definitely like its modern 2-handle design rather than the traditional 3-prong design of the N64 controller. It's more so a modernized Nintendo 64 controller. That's what this controller is. Okay, what star did I select? Elevate for 8 red coins. Okay. Well, dang it. Didn't realize that I was on this objective already. Well, this is one of those objectives where you can actually go for the 100 coin star, and it's advised to do so here. However, I'm not too sure how many how many coins there are on this course. And some of the coins that you can get on this course are rather annoying to get. I.e. those eyeballs that are on the corners of certain platforms here. Now then, you may be wondering, what is this yellow smog? It kind of looks like someone farted and we're running around in someone's fart fumes. Well, the thing is, this stuff is deadly gas. It doesn't really slow us down per se, but it does slowly drain our life away. So that is something worth mentioning. Okay, where are the coins? Ah, crap! I think that means I'm not going to be able to get the 100 coin star. Yeah, that's true. They did bring Dory back in Super Mario Odyssey, which is pretty nice. It was a nice callback to those who missed Dory. Now, I really like Dory's appearance in that game, too. Okay. Well, since the 100 coin star is a bust, let's just go for this one. This is the star where you can complete a path through the hazy maze and head for the emergency exit. This is also the first time we're experiencing this mechanic where Mario can swing on monkey bars. The monkey bars are very simple to navigate on. Just hop onto them and hold the A button and then just move around. Bada bing, bada boom, it's that easy. Okay. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is there are 2 ways you can pull yourself up from a ledge of a platform. You can do so very quickly by pushing the A button as soon as you grab on. No, the Brawler 64 controller is not wireless. It is a wired controller. honestly, I like that. I like the wired controller, and I do prefer wired controllers over wireless. And the reason as to why are two reasons. One, I don't have to worry about batteries. And the second reason is they have a better response time over wireless controllers. Wireless controllers are getting better as far as response time is concerned, but it's still not perfect. It's not like the response time is so slow that you're missing out by at least a second or so. No, it's nothing like that. It's just, I feel better with wired controllers as opposed to wireless ones, but that's just me. Everyone has their own preferences when it comes to controllers. And I'm no exception. Okay. Although I think the fastest response time as far as wireless controllers are... God damn it, game. I hate that. I seriously hate that so freaking much sometimes. How the game's like pushing you off the platform and there's no way to recover at all, and you just keep sliding going as if you're riding on a freaking jackhammer or something. Like that, see? That's annoying. Okay, seriously, Mario, why is it that you can't just turn around on the frickin' dime? Seriously, is it really that hard? Why do you have to do this frickin' awkward mini-circle in order to turn around? So dumb. Screw you, you stupid eye. That is a very annoying eyeball. One of two of them that are super annoying. And the reason as to why is simple. The platforms that they're sitting on is incredibly tiny. It's like they take up the entire freaking platform. There's no way to get them to spin. Unless you move extremely slowly. But even if you do that, it's still not going to work. And even jumping to the platform can be a pain in the ass. Because it's very likely you'll run into them trying to get to the platform and then get knocked off right away. Okay, that's one way of taking out an enemy. So, one way to restore your oxygen supply and really your power meter, if you're running around in the gas and everything, just grab coins. It's as simple as that. Okay. Definitely glad I managed to grab all the freaking coins. Although, these pits here suck. The reason why they suck so much is, not only do they waste time, but you slide. And when you slide, you're going to have a really bad time. How exactly? Well, it's kind of difficult to get out of those spots once you fall in. But it's not the hardest thing in the world. Trust me. There are things that are much, much harder. Okay, seriously? Why do a freaking wall kick off of a freaking step? This game sometimes, I swear. I mean, I do love this game, don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes the mechanics can be kind of wonky. Considering how old this game truly is. like several decades old. Are you kidding me? Why is it that he didn't look at me? It's like he didn't look at me at all until after I fell off. God, I hate those eyes. I don't even know how people manage to get them to spin out and crap. The platform is just simply not wide enough. Come on, look at me. Seriously? It should be possible. I've seen it done. You can kill them. It's just, for whatever reason, they just refuse to die. And it's like if they're not looking at you as you're doing a lap around them, that's it. You're screwed. Because there's no way you're going to be able to complete yet another lap. Okay. Oh, of course. Of course I would fall. I would fall as soon as the freaking coin spawns. And of course, it's gone, so all that effort was in vain. I don't even know if I can get the freaking coin star now. I have no idea. Then again, I can probably look elsewhere. Honestly, that may not be a bad idea, so screw it. Okay, got 4 red coins out of 8, so the last of them shouldn't be too difficult to find, so long as I don't fall off like a damn idiot. One thing that definitely doesn't help is the frickin' camera. Sometimes the camera can be a real big pain in the ass. Seriously? A 1-up? Not that I'm complaining that much, but even so. Still annoying. Okay, note to self. Even if you're in the metal cap, you can still receive fall damage. I think I've mentioned that before, but oh well. Lessons have been learned. Mistakes were made. Still dumb. Yep, that's true. Camera does indeed suck. And it definitely has not gotten better with age. That's for sure. I mean, this camera did come from the era where 3D was new and exciting. Boy. Damn. Don't you just love it when you have to redo a 100 coin collectathon again? Even though you were quite a ways in. Yeah, I totally love doing that. Said no one ever. Stupid Monty Mole. Seriously! Since when did they become a freaking COD sniper? Deadly precision. Was there another coin that was around, or was it just my imagination? I could have sworn those 3 blue coins were the only ones that were there. Maybe there was a fourth one or something? I don't know. But I only saw those three. One thing I kind of wonder though, why is it that the exit to the maze has to have this unnecessary staircase and a frickin' slope too? I don't get it. It's just weird. Okay. Stupid platform, I swear to God. And again, it's literally impossible to run a perfect circle. It's impossible to run a perfect lap without falling down. There might be a way I can just jump back up there via wall kicks or something. It should be possible, but because of the way the... fuck this game. Okay then. Well, that was easy enough. Cool. Okay. Screw the elevator. Who needs an elevator when you can have wall kicks? Oh, great. Another one of these. Seriously? Ow! Really, dude? Wow, honestly, I think this eyeball here couldn't be in any worse place. And I thought the first one was bad. This one is even worse. It's literally on the frickin' edge. It's on the edge of the goddamn platform. Why is it there and not in the middle? The middle would make a hell of a lot more sense. But no. I guess Bowser's too busy having dank rave parties if he refuses to make any sort of sense. Okay, screw it then. Okay, 8 times 2 is 16, so... Alright, the reason why I brought that up is... I'm trying to do some math in my head really quickly. The reason why I did that quick math in my head is so that way I can get the 8 red coins and get the 100 coin star to appear at once. Okay. Still got a ways to go. I think if I want to get the 100 coin star, I'm gonna need I think 84 coins here. Thankfully, there are a few more coins that I can get over here on this pedestal here where the first star is located. Can't believe I have to run all around the frickin' maze just to get the frickin' coins I need. Okay. 84. Okay, I think this is exactly the amount of coins I need. So, Time to head all the way back. Figures that it would take so dang long just to get the coins I need. Excuse me. I also really hate how this elevator takes like 10 million years just to rise all the way back up. Okay. Funny enough, when it comes to this area in particular, there's a way you can soft lock yourself. You bitch! You bitch! You fucking bitch! Fuck this game! Okay. What could I have done differently? Like, it just refused to move. He refused to move forward. Oh, god damn this freaking game. God, why do I have the freaking attitude of a Super Mario 64 speedrunner? And again, Mario refused to fucking turn! He just wants to do this long-ass circle as if he's driving a goddamn tractor trailer. I know it's kind of realistic to turn like that, but there's a time and a place to do that, and that was not that time. Oh, good God almighty. I'm sweating my freaking ass off. And of course he did... Oh my god. Fuck you. Seriously, Mario. Turn the fuck around 90 goddamn fucking degrees when I tell you to turn the fuck around. Oh, sorry for the salt, but... God, this is irritating the piss out of me. Can you really blame me? Okay. I'll take the long way around. Is that better? Because obviously Mario's driving the goddamn tractor trailer with his body. I seriously wonder why there isn't a Mario trucking simulator game. I mean, he's done basically everything under the sun other than being a freaking truck driver. Okay. Let's calm down. Everything's fine. Just gotta go through this stupid shit again. And waste even more goddamn time. Okay. Talk about a long-ass trek just to get back to where you were previously. And it's like sometimes they'll move where you tell them to move, and other times they'll just do this wide-ass turn for no reason. Okay, let's try to get back to where we were. Please. And hopefully not get stuck on the goddamn slope. Oh my god, you can't be serious. I can't see. That works! Oh my god, that was painful as crap. I honestly can't believe I made it back alive. I just wonder if it's even intended for you to even get back in the first place. I mean, it should be intended. And yet, for some reason, it's one of the most difficult things you can do in the game. Lord. Sometimes this game just loves to slap you across the face and call you it's you-know-what. Okay. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Mario can bonk his head on those floating snippet-like enemies and still manage to kill them. The timer was still going, so that seems to indicate that, yeah, there is indeed a fourth coin. Or maybe even a fifth. Honestly, I really do not know. But regardless, we did end up missing some coins. I think. I'm sure. One thing I kind of wish is that the metal cap and Vanish cap lasts a bit longer than the frickin' wing cap. Maybe last as long as the wing cap, that would be awesome, but no. Seriously, game? Again? With the bullshit. Another thing I really don't like is sometimes the game just flat out refuses to do a frickin' wall kick. And instead they'll just resort to doing this rub up against the wall for no reason. Screw that thing. How do I have less coins than before, though? Because the last time I got to this point and managed to get all the coins I could, I had up to 84. Now I only have 76. Maybe it's because some of the coins that I needed to get before I missed them. God only knows. Then again, maybe one of the blue coins I needed to get, I ended up missing the frickin' 100 coin star requirement again. Because bullshit. Okay. There's gotta be a way I can execute this, this. Why is it I can't do that, and when I'm on the slope, I just do a jump dive? Every time. There is a way you can get back into the maze using this entrance. But again, for whatever reason, I can't do this up the slope. Every time I'm on the slope, I dive like that. And if I release the stick, I just fall. And no, you can't crawl up that slope in particular. Believe me, I just tried it. It doesn't work. Okay. Wow, 1 coin short. Are you serious? 1 coin. I told you that 1 coin will be the difference between life and death. I lost the run to 1 coin, dude. Probably shouldn't have rushed it earlier. Huh, that's neat. I was thinking maybe it would produce a coin if I would kill that many Monty moles all in a row, like in that fashion. However, that was not the case. Okay, this is gonna be beyond frustrating as crap. Fuck you, asshole. You would think that they wouldn't do that right away, but no, they just do it whenever they feel like it. Sometimes they'll have a staring contest with you, and other times they'll just plain ignore you, even though you're within their line of sight. Again, is this even possible to get this side? I think in Super Mario 64 DS, they actually moved that eye over to the middle of the platform. That way it's actually possible to get the son of a bitch. Okay. The only thing I can think of now is to play a risky game of chance with the goddamn bat. Just pray that it comes flying to me. Otherwise, I'm screwed. This is the bat I'm talking about over here. Come on. I seriously wonder, though, how is it that it's able to float on the ceiling like that? Or just float in midair? Come on, come over here. Come over here, you stupid freaking bat. Why you just fly wherever you feel like? It just went through a boulder. Wow, okay. I'm probably gonna have to play a waiting game with the frickin' bat. Because apparently it just loves to fly around and do whatever the hell it wants. It does not want to fly over here. That's probably the smartest bat I've ever seen. Seriously, it's smart. Like, it knows it will die if it comes anywhere near me. So it just flies around and taunts me all day. It's like, yeah, I know you want this coin I'm holding. Seriously, I know you want it. So come and get me, you bitch. Okay. I gotta get this bat. I got to get him. Okay, I know it eventually goes over to that area. However, I'm kind of worried if I do end up going over there, I won't be able to get back again. Without killing myself first. Okay, there it goes. Now, is it still over there? Of course not. It respawns because it left my line of sight. And even if I would have jumped over there, it wouldn't have been worth it anyway. So, apparently this bat is impossible to kill without me killing myself. So, in the end, there's no way I can get the frickin' 100 coin star, all because I missed one goddamn frickin' coin. There's gotta be something else I can do here. I think I may have an idea. Although this is kind of dumb that I'm doing this now, but this may still work. I know there are a couple enemies I can still potentially defeat. But before I head over there, I first need to drink some good old holy water to restore my life. Seriously, how does this even work? I have no idea. How is that water can restore your health? I don't get it. It's a weird thing that only occurs in Super Mario 64, and I don't know why that is. Okay, believe it or not, this is how you access the third star, which is over there. Bastard. Alright. We finally managed to get a few more coins under our belt. 3 more. Can't believe we had to do such a roundabout thing, and I didn't even think about going over here earlier. Reason? I didn't think it would be necessary to do that, but apparently it is. It's the most necessary thing I can possibly do in order to even get through this whole frickin' mission. Now, the final task we need to do, other than get the coins themselves, is make it back alive. Which, as I've proven, is really damn hard to do. Given the fact that the boulders can deal so much damage on impact. And the camera, too. Okay, screw this. And, of course, fuck you! 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 Backwards! Go backwards! Backwards! You bitch! Go the fuck back! Go back! 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 Oh my god! I honestly cannot believe that worked. I was trying to long jump over here, but apparently the long jump did not activate for some reason. Okay, one more. I seriously hate jumping over this goddamn pit. I really, really do. You have no idea how stressful that can really be, especially when you're on death's doorstep. And it's literally just a slide away. I honestly can't believe I managed to pull off the frickin' save of a lifetime. I don't know why it is, but sometimes it seems as though, sometimes you can, go back onto the platform without too much of a penalty, and other times, it just loves to make fun of you. Okay. Calm down, my man. Calm down. That is something I really need to do, because, oh my god, the stress is killing me. By the way, that block that leads to this platform here, don't destroy it. I mean, you can still go back onto the platform if you do end up destroying it, but there's no reason to destroy that block. There's nothing inside. There's no candy. No coins. Nothing. So don't worry about it. Man. Talk about a major stress test. Am I right? And it figures there were a couple more bats I could possibly kill over here. Okay. There we frickin' go. The 8 stressful red coins of Hazy Maze Cave is basically finished. Bada bing, bada mother frickin' boom. Good God Almighty, that was horrendous. And the fun has only just begun. It's only just begun, folks. Oh, man. This has been one hell of a frickin' party. One hell of a stream so far. Nothing but stress, yelling, and acting like a frickin' speedrunner who just missed world record by a frickin' fraction of a second. Okay, time for this objective. Metal Mario can move. Like I mentioned during the previous star, that objective is just down here. All you really have to do is just grab the metal cap, follow this path here, and pray that you make it before the metal cap runs out. As if you try to hit this switch without the metal cap, you won't be able to do so. So, that is something you need to keep in mind. Why'd you do that? Done. Done and done. Phew. Another star down. On to the next one, which is navigating the toxic maze. Believe it or not, we've actually been through that place once before. We even reached that particular location not that long ago. It was during the 100 coin hunt that we had to go through in order to find the coins we needed to complete the 100 coin star. So, oddly enough, there are 2 exits, technically 3 exits within this maze, 2 of which lead to a star. Each of them are a different objective. The first one, which is the most common of the 2, is the emergency exit. The other exit is actually the one we want. How can you identify this one exactly? Well, look at this slime here. If you hop up here, bada bing bada boom, you'll find another door, which leads you to yet another elevator. Ride it up, and bada bing, bada boom, next star is yours. I honestly can't believe that it's taken us this long just to complete Hazy Maze Cave. And let me make sure I did complete the level, because I'm sure that I did, just now. Yep, it's done. Okay, sweet. I'm definitely happy about that. Because my god, this was a major pain in the ass. Now then, I thought that MIPS would appear by now, but I guess not. Alright, let's do the next one, which is Lethal Lava Land. don't be a pushover. If anyone tries to shove you around, push back. It's one-on-one with a fiery finish for the loser. So, what makes this place so lethal? It's the lava, of course. The lava here is extremely deadly. It'll deal 4 units of energy per hit. So, try not to go into the lava very much. Preferably not at all. Okay, the reason why I did that objective first as opposed to the one intended, I'll get into that in a second. You recovered 50 power stars. You can now open the star door on the 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. Oh, you found all the cap switches, haven't you? Red, green, and blue? The caps you get from the colored blocks are really helpful. Hurry along now, the 3rd floor is just ahead. Funny enough, we haven't even thought about reaching the 3rd floor yet. We don't even have the means to do so. Not yet, anyway. Okay, time to go boil the big bully. Oh dear. Another pretty common thing that'll happen to you when you're in Lethal Lava Land is you may end up being lit on fire like a frickin' Christmas tree. And also that. That was bullshit. Oh damn it, I'm dead. How are you? There we go. Well, this is gonna be a major problem. You motherfucker! How? Why did my jump not register? Clearly I hit the goddamn button after I landed, so why didn't it activate? Seriously, screw this frickin' objective. God damn it. I tried to be a little fancy, but no. I should know better. I can't be a speedrunner of this game. I'm no good at it. God damn it. Okay, question. How is it that people can make it so when they do a wall kick, they don't fly like a million feet in front of them, and instead they just stick to the wall as they're doing the wall kick? How is it that they're able to do that? Yet I can't pull that off. Instead, the distance of which I jump varies. Like sometimes I won't go anywhere on the wall kick, and other times I'll end up flying like 10 million feet in the opposite direction. Seriously, that's just not fair. There we go. Finally, he's dead. There. Was that so freaking hard? No, it shouldn't have been. Bully is boiled. Of course, that's not the end of it. We still got some work to do. Now we gotta do it again. This time we have multiple bullies. Ooh. We got even more work to do. Isn't that fun? The bullies go down pretty easily just by, obviously, falcon kicking them to death. Honestly, that is the best way of taking them down. I did not mean to do that. And death. Of course, because RNG! RNG, dude. Everyone loves RNG. What am I talking about exactly? Well, it seems as though the lava that rises and also falls has a bit of an RNG pattern built into them. They move in a pretty weird pattern. So how weird am I talking about exactly? Well, they'll rise and just sink in the lava from time to time. Are you kidding me? How did that not push them into the lava? This mission can be kind of difficult, but honestly, it's not that bad. The worst part, honestly, is getting sandwiched in between two separate bullies. Anyway, after all the small bullies have been dealt with, you just got the big one. And he's literally that easy to take out. As easy as the first big bully. There we go. Another one down. On to the next one. Red hot log rolling. This is fun. Okay. There's a way you can actually cheese this for some reason. I'm not too sure how it's supposed to work. I think from what I've seen, they essentially jumped the fence. So that's pretty interesting. Another thing you could do to potentially cheese the mission is not do that, obviously. But the other thing you could do is complete one of the later star objectives, Objective 5 or 6. Also, that was bullshit. Come on, turn around when I tell you to turn the hell around. Okay, so as I was saying, if you complete Objective 5 or 6 and load those missions up, then a box will appear containing a Koopa shell, and you can use that to just slide your way over here, rather than take this long-ass ride. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Hooray, it worked! You don't need to roll no damn log. Just hop out across the lava and you'll be fine. Man, I love doing that. Okay. Time for objective number 5. Now, unlike some of the other missions in the game, this one you kind of want to go for the 100 coin star first before heading into the volcano area. Because, believe it or not, the volcano is where we're going to need to go in order to complete objectives 5 and 6. Okay. You want to collect a certain number of coins before you head into the volcano. And the reason as to why is quite simple. Damn it! Of course I lost both of those coins. That's bad. It's really, really bad. But anyway, the reason why you want to collect a certain number of coins before heading into the volcano is so that way, once you head in, you'll have enough coins to get the 100 coin star. Because the remaining coins that you need to get the 100 coin star, it can be intimidating. There's not enough coins to get the 100 coin star out here. So you have to collect a certain amount before you head inside. And once you're inside the volcano, there is no coming back out. So once you're in, that means you're in. Even if you die, you respawn inside the volcano and your coin count is reset to 0. So that is something you need to keep in mind as you're going through the level. Not quite there yet. We still got several coins more. Several more coins to collect. God damn it. I was really hoping to have not done that. Also, seriously, screw those frickin' things. Oh, this is going to hurt. I knew it. All because I lost my damn green shell. I was fucked. God, I hate that shit. Absolutely figures. All because I ran into the goddamn eye. Funny enough, there's actually a wing cap you can use in this level too to achieve some of the objectives, believe it or not. Of course, you do have to keep in mind that the wing cap does have limited use. Oh, you bastard. Another very annoying quirk of this level too is... God damn it! Of course I would slip off. Another annoying quirk of this level is once a coin falls into the lava, it disappears. You can't get it. It's gone. Forever. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna KMS. Because you need the green shell in order to get some of the coins, especially the coins underneath of the bridge. Also, welcome back, Shawario Mox. Almost misread that name again. So anyway, we finished up Hazy Maze Cave not that long ago, so now we're in Lethal Lava Land. We're almost done with this world, believe it or not. We completed most of the objectives here so far, however we're on Objective 5 and Objective 6. So, what I'm doing now is collecting all the coins necessary before heading into the volcano itself. God damn it. That's one pretty annoying thing about the frickin' bullies. As soon as you knock them into the lava, there's a very high chance that you won't be able to recover the coin of which they spew out. Okay, good. Kind of surprised I managed to pull that off. Oh god, the camera. Why are you getting stuck? Sometimes turtle shell rides can be kind of stressful. And the reason as to why is there's a pretty good chance that you'll end up crashing if you happen to lose control of the shell. Plus, it has a pretty big tendency to ramp up in speed at random, it seems like. Okay. That was intentional, trust me. Managed to grab most of the coins, although losing some, that's kind of concerning. Okay. Time for the volcano, and hopefully I won't burn myself to death. Oh god, I hate how sometimes the bullies can end up forcing you to glitch right through them. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I really hate how sometimes the positioning of the bullies themselves can be, kind of troublesome. So what I mean by that is sometimes when you knock them into the lava, it's impossible to get their coin before it's gone. Are you kidding me right now, game? Wow, I did not have enough coins in order to complete the frickin' mission. I mean, the 100 coin star. That's not fair! Man. Okay, I should have came in here with like 80 coins or something. Then again, maybe I needed more. I have no idea. I felt like I grabbed all the coins I could outside the volcano, but I guess it wasn't enough. I guess those coins I missed in the box were enough to be a detriment. To completely screw me over. Wow, 7 coins short. Screw you. Okay, we're gonna have to try this shit again. Unfortunately. God, that is annoying. Now that I think about it, I think this was due to me being an idiot and forgetting about one of the eyes here. It's like you need both of them. You need both eyes in order to have even close to enough coins. Plus, missing some of the coins from the bullies dying and everything, that doesn't help things along either. God, I love RNG. Send no one ever. What's also kind of funny is that the shell can also be used to take out bullies rather easily. Although you do have to kind of jump at them with the shell in order to push them any sort of distance. And of course that happens. I would burn myself like a freaking idiot. Okay. 1 out of the 2 coins. Not very good. Okay. Well, that does help. We can still get the coins necessary to be ready for the volcano here. All we need to do here is just make our way towards where the wing cap is located to get to the remaining islands that we need to. Honestly, I thought that was more than enough to throw that bully off. Guess not. One thing that's definitely worth noting, when it comes to being burned in the butt with lava, or fireballs and whatnot, is do not jump. No matter how tempting it may be, do not jump when you are lit ablaze. And the reason as to why you don't want to do that is you'll end up losing more health that way, because you'll be burnt longer than intended. Should be able to make it over before this runs out. Good. Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently it is possible to get the 100 coins necessary. Okay. I'm an idiot. I thought I didn't have enough. Apparently, don't need to worry about any of that. The only thing I had to worry about was just making it inside. Or just, grabbing enough coins so that way, I can be prepared for the volcano. Who knew? Ow. Well then, that sucked. I find it kind of funny how I got so worked up over such stupid crap that I didn't even realize that I had more than enough coins to make it. Okay. And there we go. Lethal Lava Land is complete. Good God, that was a pain in the ass. But at least the deed is finally done. Oh, hello, Mips. Good to see you again. Let's play a little game. A little game I like to call Catch the Mofo. No, 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 not you again! I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I've no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it. I never meant to hide it from you. Then why didn't you just give it to me in the first place? It's just that I'm in such a rush, that's it. That's all. Now I must be off. Ow, let me go. Okay. Fine enough, even after you grab the star, or even before then, as soon as the star appears, you can just simply pick Mips up again, and just place them down wherever you please. However, once you leave the area, Mips will disappear forever. So, yeah, make do. Say goodbye to Mips, as we'll never see him again. At least until the remake of the game on Super Mario 64 DS, where they get overzealous and they populate. They overpopulate the entire castle. Okay, on to Shifting Sandlands. There was a trick I was trying to show off there, and unfortunately I just could not get it to work. But the trick is you grab the bomb as it's about to explode and then just slide your way across here. Oh dear. All because I was just slightly too far to the right. I think it was like by a frickin' pixel too, which is even more frickin' annoying. Okay, let's go. Let's go again. Well, that sucked. Somehow I lost all my momentum and I got stuck too. So that wasn't fun. Oh well. I never claimed to be a speedrunner of Super Mario 64 anyway, so not a big deal. The level itself here is not very big. There's just a lot of quicksand and a lot of insta-kill death traps. Hey Klepto, how you doing? Man, I love doing that. Funny enough, after this mission is complete, he'll still be around, but if he gets anywhere near you, he'll steal your hat. And thankfully, it's not like Super Mario Sunshine, where your hat is basically your life force. Seriously, what the hell is up with that? But regardless, if you lose your hat, you'll just take double damage. So, in a way, that can act kind of like a challenge run, so that's pretty nice. Pretty nice to know that a challenge run is possible. Also, this is how you cheese this mission. Other than doing the whole jump kick glitch up the frickin' pyramid. Okay. Time for the inside of the ancient pyramid. Now, when it comes to this mission, you kind of want to do the 100 coin star. Or rather, you want to do the 100 coin star and the red coins first, before heading into the ancient pyramid. Or you can just go for the 100 coins first. I wanted to try that and see if that would actually work. Well, you know. Upon impact, the Shy Guy just died. That is also hilarious. Although, God damn it. Oh well. Okay, see you soon. Alright, back to what I was trying to say before. It's funny how sometimes you can have the greatest aim and just completely murder everything in your path. It's actually quite fun. You should totally try it. Just throw a bomb, or just drop it and watch as it walks off and tries to KMS. Anyway, this level marks the introduction of Pokey, one of the more annoying enemies in the Mario universe. So, unlike some of the previous games in the Mario series, Pokies can be killed. You just have to kick them in the face. You can knock them down a peg or two just by knocking off their different, just knocking off bits and pieces of their body. Just punch them. Punch, kick, or just dive into them, or even throw a bomb at them. Whatever you wish to do, it'll work. Just give them a good falcon punch or a falcon kick, whatever, and you'll be good to go. However, if you manage to hit the head, all the other body parts will just disappear. And the reason why you would want to do that is so that way you can get the blue coin to spawn right away. Now then, it's time for this wonderful maze. It's not really a maze, as it's more of a inconvenience. This place is filled with deadly blocks that can squash you. Thankfully, they're not insta-kills. They'll just squish you and then just go about their jolly old way, as I nearly killed myself again. Okay. There is one other thing worth noting too, and that is, in this level, there's not only the regular sand that you can traverse across, but there's also this sand too. If you stay in it for too long, you'll end up sinking, and you will die. Okay, I don't even know how that Shy Guy didn't kill me, but oh well. Whoa! That's another very annoying quirk about the Shy Guys. Sometimes they'll just float around and maybe try to attack you using their bodies. Well, okay, they're not really Shy Guys, they're more like Fly Guys. Oh dear. I think the Klepto just stole my hat. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think that's actually the case. No, it isn't. That's pretty sweet. So apparently if you happen to have, like, say, something like the wing cap on, so long as you have it on, your hat cannot be stolen. So that's pretty nice. Anywho, the cannon for this level, you kind of need to open it in order to, Wait, what? Why did my hat disappear? Seriously, how? Klepto, you son of a bitch! How dare you steal my hat in cutscene land? Well, that's annoying. That one coin. I swear. If it ain't gonna be the death of me, I don't know what will. Okay, that's one way of killing a Pokey. That's pretty hilarious if you think about it. I've never really gone over the whole spinning mechanic. Sometimes if you bounce off of certain enemies off the very top of them, i.e. like a Shy Guy, or one of those snowmen with flowers on them, if you happen to jump off of them and jump on top of them, you'll end up spinning around for a short period of time and slowly make your way to the ground. So, if you, for some reason, if you jump on top of them, you can actually slow your descent down by pushing and holding the A button to spin faster. That will actually slow your descent down greatly, though I think you give up some control in return. So that is something you need to keep in mind. There's one more thing worth noting too, and that is when you shoot yourself out of cannon or you're aiming to do so with the wing cap on, what will happen is if you are wearing the wing cap while inside the cannon, the timer for the wing cap's duration freezes temporarily. It freezes so long as you're inside the cannon and are still aiming. If you're still aiming with the cannon, then the timer will freeze. Oh shoot, I'm gonna crash. Whew. Okay. Guess I underestimated the time left. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, I think 70 coins is a good amount to have. Let's head inside the pyramid now. I know that I did summon the red coin star during my little excavation, but trust me, the reason why I did this is so that way I have more than enough coins to grab the 100 coin star while also going through this pyramid. I'm not too sure how many coins are inside the pyramid exactly, but I don't think there are as many coins on the inside of the pyramid as opposed to the outside. So that is something worth mentioning. 70 coins is a good amount to have, I think. Now then, I think there's a blue coin switch just... Yep, there it is. It's right over there. It's literally like right at the entrance. Okay, gotta be quick with this one. Nice, easy 15 coins right there. That's sweet. Okay. Only 10 coins left to go, which are way more... Which we have way more than enough coin opportunities to get the coins necessary. So, that's sweet. There is one more thing worth mentioning too, and that is the sand inside of this pyramid. If you're traversing around it, there's a pretty good chance that you'll end up sinking and dying. So, if you are having that sinking feeling, just jump. Jump like a madman. Just do what you do best. You have got to be freaking shitting me! God damn it, game! Wow. Fuck you! Wow. Okay. Well, that's annoying because I jumped! I jumped to grab the last coin I needed. Due to my positioning and where the star appeared, it appeared out of bounds, so I can't get it now. Ah, that sucks. That means I gotta do all that shit again. Thankfully, there is another star inside the pyramid. Actually, there's 3 of them that we can do. So, it's not gonna be that bad. Although, it still sucks that that even happened in the first place. God, that is so annoying. I didn't even think about the star doing that. I didn't even think that it would, to be honest. But, well, you know, I'm wrong. I am dead frickin' wrong. God, that is so stupid. Now we have to do the 100 coin star mission again. Because I couldn't get it the first time through. The star went out of bounds. Ah, god damn it, man. And again, Mario's tractor-trailer turning mechanics almost got me killed. Strange how the Pokey didn't die from the first Bob-omb. Ouch. Okay. Who knew that the one freaking Goomba who I had to kill just to get the last coin for the 100 coin star, it would end up screwing me over. Damn. A real trooper until the very end. Kind of weird and kind of sad. But even so. Alright, let's go at this again. Now then, there is another mission I can do inside the pyramid. And this mission is known as Stand Tall in the 4 Pillars. All you have to do in order to get this to appear and trigger, believe it or not, we actually did manage to pull it off during our little 100 coin hunt. But even so. God damn it. All you really have to do is just run up the very top of these pillars. That's all you have to do. Nothing really fancy about it, really. It's that easy. Okay, apparently you could also jump on top of a Pokey if it's low enough. I had no idea you could do that. But apparently you can. That's a thing. That's very interesting how that's even possible. Considering the fact that it has freaking spikes on it and it hurts. It's a cactus. It's a living cactus. Is this a life or is this... Oh yeah, it is a life. A wonderful life. Lordy. I'm not too sure why Mario feels like it's necessary just to grab the cap and just to go put it on its head whenever you pick it up from the ground. However, if you manage to pick it up while you're in the air, then the cap, you'll just put it on automatically. Not sure why that is. It's kind of weird. Don't ask me why. I don't have the answers. I wish I did. But oh well. What can I do? 65. I know there's something else I could possibly do here. Ha! Take that, you stupid condor. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring around as, for some reason I feel like there's one more, blue coin opportunity I could have gotten, and yet I couldn't for some reason. Forget it. They'll be fine. There should be more than enough coins inside the pyramid for our next star opportunity. Speaking of star opportunities, our next objective is actually that cage that we dropped down in. Okay, this is annoying. I don't know what it is about that quicksand in particular. You just sink in so quickly. But yeah, believe it or not, that is really all because I punched the Goomba rather than jump on him. Okay, so that cage that dropped down, we can use that cage to get to another star objective, which when I first played Super Mario 64, I never even knew about that objective or knew how to even get that cage to fall down. It's like I've seen it for so many years, and yet I never knew how to get it down. It wasn't until many years later that I finally figured it out. So was I through the block, or was it just my imagination? It was probably my imagination. No, unfortunately, I do not speedrun Super Mario 64. I just, I need a hell of a lot more practice if I'm gonna be speedrunning this alongside Banjo-Kazooie. And I already got enough on my plate as is. But even so, it is worth considering. Maybe try to speedrun this game on the side too. But if I'm gonna add a second game to possibly speedrun, I'm definitely gonna be looking at a different game. Not so much this one. Maybe something like Mario Odyssey or something, but then again, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. Still something kind of pondering about. Yes, actually, I do know how to do Lack 2 Skip. In fact, I actually showed it off in the previous play session. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a coin just over here, and there. We're done. Done with the 100 coin star again! Because, oh my god, that last time I did it, it was a frickin' disaster. And the reason why I say that is, what happened last time was I managed to get the 100 coins necessary, but I couldn't grab the dang star. Alright, let's do this. Okay, hello. How you doing? Who walk here? Who break seal? Wake, ancient ones. We no like light. Rumble. We no like intruders. Now battle hand to hand. Okay. So this battle's not that difficult. It really isn't. It can be kind of intimidating at first, considering that you have to fight two separate hands and separate entities all at once. You just have to alternate between the two eyes and just punch them in the frickin' face. Rumble. What happened? We crushed like pebble. You so strong. You rule ancient pyramid for today. Now takes star of power. We sleep darkness. And play more Kingdom Hearts. Because darkness and friendship. And there we go. All done with that. Yeah. Let's give him a hand for actually putting up a fight. Granted, it wasn't much of one. It was still something. Alright. Now for the actual red coin mission, which, oddly enough, we managed to summon the star twice now. But I never actually got it, and the reason why is because I needed those red coins for the 100 coin star. So, okay. That Shy Guy, though. Am I right? It's just like, I'm gonna get you. Oh shit! Boom! Sometimes the enemy AI can be kind of funny with the way it acts and everything. Okay. Okay. So the 100 coin star, or no, the red coin star, not too difficult. Most of the coins are actually located up in the sky, so you're going to be needing to do some serious flying if you want to get them. It can also be kind of difficult to stop yourself from not going so freaking high in the air that you end up flying over the red coins like I do. And then suddenly not have enough height to make it to the last one. Okay. One coin left. Now to find it. It really shouldn't be that difficult to do. Okay. I know it's possible to not get caught by that tornado, but honestly, it's not that bad if it does catch you. You'll just end up going for a flight. One that seems like it'll last a really long time, but even so, it's still helpful nonetheless. Oh, right. The last red coin's over here. There we go. All done with that. And done. Here we go. Phew. Excellent. Alright, on to the next one. Pyramid Puzzle. Now, despite the name, it's not really a puzzle. It's more like a pyramid of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you! Sorry, I had to do it. It was just too easy. So, anyway, one way you can go about this mission, and what you're intended to do is go inside the pyramid and climb to the very top of it. But what you can actually do instead is just stand on the 4 pillars, get the top of the pyramid to spin around, then afterwards you can start the mission. right from the very top of the pyramid. Just keep in mind, though, you have to be fast with your movement, and also... Okay, seriously? What platform did I not step on? Okay, I don't know how much time I have left. I seriously don't understand. Why is it that sometimes, even if you stand on the very top of it, it doesn't count? But other times, you manage to do that, and it works perfectly fine. Okay, what the hell? What the hell, game? Okay, you know what? Screw you, then. Screw you. I'll do it the intended way. This is so freaking stupid, and so damn tedious. That's one way of going about it. Okay. Alrighty. Man, I love doing backflips like that. I have no idea. Sometimes that does happen where, despite you clearly being on top of the 4 pillars, they just refuse to activate the top of the pyramid. I don't know why that happens sometimes, but when it does, it's annoying as crap. Okay. Damn it! Of course I would miss. Because I can't freaking see the freaking platforms until I fall. Great, now I gotta go all the way back up again. Well, that's annoying. This is not a very hard mission. It really isn't. You just, it's just more tedious, if anything. Because if you fall and miss your mark, then you have to climb all the way back up the top again. Like that! See? That is just bullshit! How the hell did I miss it? I think the thwomps can deal like 4 units of energy worth of damage. So, try not to get squished too often, especially if you're rushing like me. Okay. How did I overshoot that? God, I hate this game sometimes. I swear. Clearly moved. before doing that, but no, the game's like, nope. Of course not. No. That works. Oh, finally! God, that took way too many frickin' trips. But hey, at the very least, this is finally finished. Now we just gotta grab this and be on our merry way. Done and frickin' done. Jesus flip. That sucked. But hey, at least it's over. I need a drink and I feel like I gotta pee too. You know what, I think I'm gonna do just that. Or I can hold it in. I can hold it for a bit longer. Come on, let's go. So at this point, we're up to 64 stars, which is awesome to see. So, next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up the big star door here and heading into the next level, which is Dire Docks. Let's begin. Actually, now that feeling really is coming on, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the bathroom real fast, and I'll be back momentarily. Okay, I have returned. I really needed to go that frickin' badly. Holy crap. Definitely well worth it. So, sorry about the wait, and sorry that it took so frickin' long. But, I just really had to frickin' go. So, it's time for Dire Docks. This level is kind of infamous due to, in part, of the 100 coin mission, which only has like about 100 and like less than 105 coins to work with. So if you're going to do that mission, you're going to have to grab every single coin you possibly can here. Anywho, the reason why I was just swimming around the beginning area first was because there's supposed to be a stingray that swims around the beginning area of the game, or the beginning area of this level here. And believe it or not, holding the camera down like this saves you on frames. Because for whatever reason, the game gets incredibly laggy when you're swimming through the initial tunnel. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, mission complete. No, actually, I never owned a Commodore 64, nor am I interested in getting one. So, yeah. And yes, I did hear about Super Mario Bros. Being recently ported over. Granted, it was by a third party, but even so. Still interesting nonetheless that it was even possible. There we go. I wanted to take care of this Stingray mission now. The reason why I wanted to do it was because, one, it was right there, and two, it was one of the more difficult missions that you have to do. It's known as the Manta Ray's Reward. You just have to swim through 5 water rings as you're going through and swimming in that section. Okay, time for Chests in the Current. Funny enough, this mission actually changed quite a bit in the DS remake. So instead of having to open up like 4 or 5 chests, you just have to open up 1 in the DS version. And the reason why they made the change is because the mission itself can be kind of difficult and stressful. How exactly? Well, the 4 surrounding chests aren't the hardest part of the mission. The hardest part, believe it or not, is actually the final chest. Not only do you have to open it, but you also have to very, very quickly swim towards... You have to swim away from that watery vortex that's in the center area here. Which, that can be kind of difficult. Which I failed miserably, of course. Because Mario can't turn underwater for some stupid reason, which is complete bullshit. I don't know why Mario refused to frickin' turn, but he just did. He refused to goddamn turn. Okay. Let's try this crap again. Hopefully this time things will go better. And hopefully I won't get sucked into a watery vortex and Mario will actually want to turn. Also, the hit detection on the bubbles can be kind of wonky too, it seems. Like, sometimes you'll just phase right through the bubble. I mean, can you really blame the fact that that's even a thing? It's a 2D sprite in a 3D plane. I guess they did that to save on resources, but even so, it's still annoying. So, one thing you could do to, make things a little bit easier for the final chest is, instead of doing this, dog paddle here, you can just, instead, you can just do, kicks. Granted, you'll move slower, but you'll have greater control. And another thing you could do as well is just use the chest as a means of a wall. Honestly, that's the best thing for you to do. Alright, time for pole jumping for red coins. This is where you want to do the 100 coin mission, as this one can be rather annoying. Also, Sushi's here. Sushi the frickin' shark. Why is it named Sushi? No idea. That sounds like something you... That's something you'd call shrimp. Or something to that extent. But regardless, it's there. It swims around this first section only, so no need to worry too much. Now then, I think there's like a row of 5 coins in this first area on the slope around here. If not, then it's definitely around a different part of the slope. There we are. What's also kind of annoying about this game is that the draw distance is not very good. So, you kind of have to get in really close proximity in order to get objects to show up. Granted, this doesn't apply to the environment, but other things such as coins and stuff of that nature, those take quite a bit of, you need to get kind of close in order to get them to show up. I get the fact that they do this to save on resources and to keep the frame rate as smooth as possible, but even so, it's still annoying that that's even a thing. Damn it. was really hoping to have avoided having to resurface out of the water right away. There are actually a few coins down here, believe it or not. And I want to try to grab as many coins underwater as possible before proceeding. I seriously wonder, why isn't that the turtle shell only lasts for about 5 seconds or so by the time, Wait, why is that still boarded up? That's weird. Because whenever you complete the mission Bowser's, boarding Bowser's sub, that wall would be destroyed. And if you get sucked in by that watery vortex wall there, then that would spit you back outside of the castle. Perhaps the reason why the sub is still here is because we're still doing the level Dire Docks before heading into the next Bowser level, Bowser in the Fire Sea. Perhaps that's the reason why. It's kind of interesting. I never even knew that was even a possibility. But it is. Oh, speaking of which, since the sub is here, oh, god damn. Jesus. Well, unfortunately, since the sub is still here, we cannot do this mission. So, instead, we'll just do another one. Well, that sucks. So, we have no choice. We gotta leave this level in order to head in and get the sub out of here. So in order to get rid of the sub, what we have to do is complete the level Bowser in the Fire Sea. We just have to get the key from that level, and then we can finish up Dire Docks. Really sucks that we can't finish up the level without the sub not being there. That is really dang annoying. Okay, here's something worth talking about. You see these floating platforms here? Well, apparently, for those players who are masochists and do like the no A press challenge, which I don't even know how that's even possible, but whatever. Apparently, these platforms in particular, they rise and lower at a very strange rate, and it mostly affects Virtual Console as well as emulator. So basically, you have to sit here for several days in order to get the platforms to rise up high enough so you can traverse across without pressing the A button. It's kind of weird how that's even a thing, but lo and behold, speedrunners will find anything that's rather interesting, to say the least. God damn it. Did the game just squeal, or was it just my imagination? I hope that's my imagination. Because usually if the game goes up high pitch, then that means that the game will crash shortly, or is about to crash, or if there's any sort of cartridge tilting shenanigans going on. Well, that's one way of getting back to the hole. Funny enough, one other pretty cool thing I've seen of how people do this level is they BLJ against the wall and fly so freaking fast. Do the poles appear on the stage? Yes, they do appear. However, since the Bowser sub is still there, the poles did not appear. So in order to get rid of Bowser's sub, we need to do this level and complete it. So we just have to grab the key. That's all we really have to do in order to get Bowser's sub out of Dire Docks. Oh crap. To get the poles to appear, from what I'm suspecting, is you do have to complete the Bowser in the Fire Sea. You just complete this mission and then you're good. Okay, 7 red coins. Where the hell am I missing one? Oh, come on. Really, game? Okay. I think I have... Yep, there it is. There's the missing coin. Phew. Okay. Thankfully, I didn't have to go that far back. Although I did almost end up killing myself due to being burned in the butt. And also bouncing off the lava doesn't help things either. One more thing worth noting is, upon collecting either the 100 coin star or even the star required for the 8 red coins in like Bowser courses, for example, your energy is not restored. So you kind of have to work with what you have. Alright, let's begin this frickin' fight. Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stars! My troops on the walls need them! How about bite me instead? So this fight is essentially the same as the first, except this time Bowser's slightly faster. And he also has a tendency to teleport too. Though if you manage to get behind him fast enough, then you won't see any of that crap. Ow! Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars have failed me this time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. Here, dude. What I was trying to do there is, there's this pretty interesting glitch that can only be pulled off in the Japanese version, where if you happen to look up and grab the key at the same time, you'll do the victory animation with Mario's head being turned in that direction from the last place you looked. What's also interesting is that the key turned into a star in the Japanese version, but that was corrected in the international release as well as the Shindu release of the game. So, that's something worth mentioning. I don't know if I mentioned it or not in the last play session, but I figured I'd mention it here anyway. Okay, time to do the 100 coin mission of this frickin' level again. Hopefully this time things will go better. Exactly what I wanted to do. It may have been kind of risky to do something like that, considering how dangerous the water vortex can be. And it's really difficult to get out of the vortex's range once it sucks you in too far. Okay. Yeah. It is kind of funny how it seems like Mario is saying, "So long, gay Bowser." That's been a meme for many years. But regardless, what he's actually saying is, "So long, gay Bowser." But because of the way he says it, it just sounds like he's saying something else. Funny enough, in the Shindu, as well as the DS release of Super Mario 64, the line was changed from "So long, gay Bowser" to "Bye-bye" or "Bye-bye." No, seriously, it was changed to that. I guess the reason as to why is A, to avoid being stereotype of gay people of some kind, or another reason too is to be more socially acceptable, or just have a better understanding in different territories or something to that extent. But regardless, it is something I feel like mentioning here. Okay. So, as you can see, since we completed Bowser in the Fire Sea, there's a big gaping hole in the wall. And there's also these 5 coins here, which is really, really difficult to get your hands on. And in fact, it may not even be worth it. Once you get stuck in this vortex here, it's really, really difficult to get out of it. I can do it. I can get out of it. There we go. Wow. Honestly, I am really surprised I managed to pull that off. Usually those 5 coins are considered red herrings. And the reason as to why is if you get sucked through that watery vortex within that gaping huge wall, you don't die, but you're thrown outside of the castle and you're spit back out into the watery moat that is outside of the castle grounds. So, yeah, most people don't even bother going for those coins in particular, for that reason. Gotta love this camera. Okay. Okay, so, now that the Bowser sub is gone, these poles are now here. I think the only way to get Bowser's sub to reappear again is if you select the first star mission. Then again, it might not be possible to complete that mission again if you completed it once before, and also Bowser in the Fire Sea. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Okay. Now it's time for this blue coin switch here. This is a very important coin switch that you don't miss at all. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get the 100 coins you need. Excellent. Got most of the coins needed, so all there's left is the remaining 100 coins. The remaining red coins. You know, now that I think about it, It seems like Mario just has this big tendency to be the best frickin' pole dancer around, despite his profession, if you know what I mean. Kind of weird if you think about it, how Mario is so proficient with pole jumping and pole dancing. Although, there is one thing that's definitely worth mentioning. I've actually seen this recently happen to someone in a speedrun of this game. And that is, if you jump at the very bottom of a pole the wrong way, then you will just phase right through, or just phase through the bottom of the pole. So what I'm talking about is, you'll act like you grab the pole, but you'll immediately drop. So that is really annoying. You also have to be careful with the star placement on this. Whoa! Okay! I never knew that could happen! But there we go! Oh, and another message. Having a message while standing underwater. That is hilarious and awesome. You found 70 power stars! The mystery of the endless stairs is solved. Thanks to you, and is Bowser ever upset? Now, on to the final bout. And another frickin' warp. Wow, okay. Game, you're being weird. Again. You're as weird as frickin' Banjo-Kazooie, but that's why I love you. It's really, really damn funny when those things even happen in the first place. I wonder if speedrunners can take advantage of that. Probably not. But even so, it's still a hilarious kind of thing nonetheless. Flip that message underwater. Ain't that the frickin' truth? Okay. One more star to go with Dire Docks, and then we're out of there. I'll definitely clip it myself when the stream is over. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and add a marker now. That way I can clip it later. Okay. Time for this mission, through the jet stream. Funny enough, this mission is pretty easy. It's probably the easiest mission in the entire level here. I almost said in the entire game, but that's not even close. There are other missions that are far easier, primarily ones in like the first floor. Speaking of which, once we get done with Dire Docks here, we'll be done with the basement. But before we head to the third floor, we still have some cleanup to do on some of the levels that we previously went through. So, yeah, that's something worth mentioning. Alright, this mission can be kind of annoying to get through, too. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You just have to swim through the 5 water rings, and that's it. However, you have to swim through them in sequence. But the thing about that is, sometimes the water rings, even though you go through them, it doesn't count. Not sure why that is, but sometimes it just plain refuses to count. Bada bing, bada boom, level complete. And the basement is now officially done. That's every single level in the basement, up to 72 stars now. Man, we got quite a lot done today, and I'm definitely happy about that. It's most likely due to the fact that I wasn't doing any random stupid shenanigans. There was one other glitch I would have liked to show off, but unfortunately it's not possible to do it now since I have 70 stars. And that glitch is involving the backwards long jump once more. Believe it or not, you can actually use the BLJ to get all the way up to the very top of the castle and more or less make it to the final Bowser level without the need of getting 70 stars in the first place. You just have to collect a certain amount, BLJ your way through the star door, the 2 star doors, and then bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Alright. Well, that's that. Another very easy mission. Alrighty. Well, thank you for stopping by, Shawaria Mox. I hope you have a good day. And again, thank you for stopping by. Alright. Now that that's done, it's time to return to Dire Docks. Nice. If you guys recall before, there was a level of which, or a mission of which we could not complete while in here. And that is through the jet stream. I think it's the same exact objective as the one in Dire Docks. Okay, now that I think about it, grabbing the metal cap there was not a good idea. Okay. Hope this will be good. Despite the fact that Mario can walk around underwater, he can still jump. So that's nice. Oh yeah. That's through the jet stream, folks. Okay. That's all the levels for now. Every single one is now fully completed. So that is awesome. Time to head to the 3rd floor. Let's do this. The 3rd and final floor. And yeah, just jumping up there will allow you to glitch your way through the floor. It saves you about a second or two. But, hey, I'm just saying. Alright, time for this one. Shocking arrow lifts. This level here can be kind of, interesting. Also, hello, Bob-omb buddy. This will open up the cannon over here. However, using the cannon is not all that necessary. It really isn't. So coming here is kind of a waste of time, but even so. It is something worth activating anyway. It is one way you can actually complete one of the objectives, or actually 2 of them. That's what you're intended to do with it. But this level actually has a secret, which I've actually shown off. Depending on the height of which you jump into the painting, will determine the water level of the world. I swear there was like some sort of hidden warp around here. The hidden warp is somewhere around here, which will take you to the very top of where you need to go for the first objective. So you don't even need to worry about the arrow lifts whatsoever. Oh dear. Huh. Well, that could have most certainly gone downhill quickly. Those freaking catapult guys are probably the most annoying enemies in the entire game. And Let me tell you, this is their first appearance, and they're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, I think it's here, now that I think about it. Yep, here it is. And of course, I would fall like a goddamn idiot, because I wanted to do a jump kick to lower myself down. Instead, I dive like a freaking idiot. Okay, what? Whatever, I win. 1 star down, on to the next one. Alright, the next star is top of the town. This one you can get very easily just by, obviously flooding this place. Once the place is flooded, you're good to go. You can just, oh crap. That enemy right there is one of the most annoying enemies in the game. This level is also their first appearance. That is known as a Chuckya. He's a Chuckster! He's also an asshole. Just like with King Babam, you have to get behind him and throw him in order to defeat him. Sometimes it's a lot easier said than done to do that, but even so. Here we are. All done with that. On to the next one. Which this one can be kind of a pain. Then again, maybe not. We'll see. What is this objective again? This is Secrets in the Shallows and Sky. Okay. Well then, this level, you don't really want to flood up right away. You kind of want to, drop the water level down to its lowest point in order to start this mission. So, there are several secrets that you need to uncover here, which can be uncovered very easily by pushing and moving objects around, and also destroying certain structures and boxes. Oh great, this is not going to end well. Yeah, those frickin' catapult guys are really damn annoying. Worst of all, these guys cannot be killed. At all. You cannot kill those guys no matter how hard you try. The annoying thing about them is they will chuck you in the worst of positions and the worst of times. I'm dead freaking serious. They're that freaking evil. When it comes to later levels, this is when they will become apparent, and it'll be even worse. Trust me. Okay, there's one more secret left, which that secret is right around here, actually. And there we go, all done with that. Now we just have to get to the star, which, that's a pretty simple task. There are many ways we can get to it. The first way, of course, is just flooding the town right back up and just swimming to the star, which you can very easily grab while underwater. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. On to the next one. Now this one, you kind of want to lower the water level as low as possible for this one. This level, or this mission, is Express Elevator Hurry Up. You kind of have to destroy that box in order to even start the mission in the first place. As if you try to do it without destroying the box, you're going to be kind of out of luck. Okay. Alright. And it's as simple as that. Once you lower the elevator down, you kind of have to race to the other side of the cage and then jump on the other part of the elevator in order to get inside of it. And done. Now, from what I've seen speedrunners, how they handle this mission is they lower the elevator, and instead of waiting for the elevator to do its thing, they instead just Instead, they just jump for it. They just do wall kicks to the very top. It's a very risky strat, but if you manage to pull it off, you'll save quite a bit of time. Okay, now for missions number 5 and 6, they're actually located in an entirely different part of town. So, that's kind of interesting. You may be wondering, well, how the heck do we get there? Well, to answer your question, it's actually a very simple answer. We have a couple of different ways, actually. The first way, the intended way, is to use the cannon. The other way we can do it is by means of filling the water up to its highest point and then jump to where we need to go to. There's also another way, which I thought you had to do it that way for a long period of time. That is kind of like glitching your way to the cage from a slope. I know it's kind of weird to think about, but it's actually weird. How I first made it into the second part of this level here is I took a slope and just slid my way across it and just glitched my way in. Honestly, I thought that was how you were supposed to do it, but that was me being a freaking kid back then and not knowing, hey, there's actually a way you can actually get into this little area here without going through complex means. Okay. Almost done here. Already up to 66 coins, which is very nice to see. Okay. The last few coins that we need before we head into the town section are actually located right up here. There's, I believe, about 10 coins in this section over here. And there's also a few more over here. Hopefully we won't get flung backwards like a frickin' goober. Want to know some interesting trivia? Back in the 90s, there was this Got Milk commercial that aired quite often. And oddly enough, this level was featured during that Got Milk commercial. How is that even possible? Good question. But still, it was pretty interesting nonetheless how this level holds some pretty important pieces of history. Just with the fact that it has the that it was featured in that commercial. Now then, we're basically done here. We got more than enough coins to make it to where we need to go to next. So, let's go. Onward with the cannon. Okay, I believe your intended target is through there, through those hoops, but you can just simply fire at the invisible wall and you'll be fine. By the way, once you're in here, if you lowered the water level at any point after filling it up to its maximum range, there's no way you can jump back out. So, once you're in here, you're committed to the entire swim. So, that's something you have to keep in mind. Alright, so welcome to this part of town. As you can see, the place is kind of flooded. So, how do we go about taking care of that little problem? Well, it's actually quite simple. There's actually a water switch of which you can activate by draining the water. And here it is. Here's that drain. There's also a way for you to re-raise the water level if need be. So, if you need to raise the water level again for some reason, there you go. Anyway, the red coins are all located within this kind of small town. So remember what I was talking about earlier, how Mario would glitch off of the pole despite you clearly being on the pole? Well, that was one of those moments. Okay. I think you're intended to re-raise the water level and then drop it and speed your way through the house sections. That way you don't have to do something like this. But you can make wall kicks work very, very well here. Funny enough, most of the red coins in this place are hidden behind the frickin' blocks, which are destructible. Another thing that's kind of noteworthy is these buildings, you can't go inside them at all. You can't even go through the door, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why that's even a thing. It's kind of ridiculous how that's even a thing, but even so. It's there. It's something worth mentioning anyway. And it's super freaking annoying and irksome. Okay, seriously? Fine, I'll do that. Go a little bit slower, but hey, whatever. At least the level is done. Mostly. There's still one more objective left. One more to go. Let's do this. Time for a quick race through downtown. And like I said, you can flood this entire level to its highest point in order to reach this cage, and just swim your way through. It's that easy. All you have to do is jump to the very top of the painting, and you don't even need to use the cannon. Saves you a lot of time in the long run. Trust me. Wow, I'm seriously almost 3 hours in? I didn't think it was going that long yet, but hey, here we are. Almost 3 hours in. Holy guacamole. Okay. Time for a quick race. It's not really a race, it's more like get through this place as fast as possible. And oddly enough, that wall in particular in the center of town, you can phase right through it with the Vanish cap for some reason. I don't know why that is, or how that's even possible. But it is a way to make this mission that much easier. Very easy mission. Just do a few log jumps and go through the wall, and you'll be fine. Really. Hello there, little toady. Thanks to the power of the stars, life is returning to the castle. Please, Mario, you have to get Bowser to boot. Here, let me tell you a little something about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. As if they're a vampire. Ooh. And when you go to the water town, you can flood it with a high jump into the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found. Your underwear? Nah, it's another star. Thank you. More star power is always good. Let's talk to you next. Thanks, Mario. The castle is recovering its energy as you receive power stars, and you've chased Bowser right out of here on the same area ahead, onto some area ahead. Oh, by the way, are you collecting coins? Special stars appear when you collect 100 coins in each of the 15 courses. Very true. I've actually been working on that already. Now then, there's actually a way, believe it or not, to glitch your way through the star door here. It's really not that complicated. All you have to do is do some BLJs and just catapult yourself through the door. However, you have to be building enough speed to actually do it. Well then, never mind. I guess we'll not have to worry about that at all. That's kind of lame. Oh well, we can still technically do it, despite the fact that there's no point in doing it now. But... woohoo! Damn! Told you I could do it! Again, there's not really much of a point in doing it now, but hey, it's there! It's honestly not that difficult, but for some reason it doesn't always give you enough speed to actually execute the move. Okay, on to the next level. Which is Snowman's Land. The first mission technically is the Snowman's Big Head. But there's also a star right here, which you can get very easily. It's not really that difficult whatsoever. Just navigate through a little itty bitty teeny tiny maze, and bada bing bada boom, you're in the deep freeze. It's that easy. So easy, even a caveman can do it. And no, I wasn't trying to be clever. There's a way that you can get over that wall without having to go all the way around the entire level. Granted, you can also get up there too by means of a well-placed triple jump. You see, that easy. That was the wrong box. that was intentional. The reason why I went for this objective is because it was on the way there. So I figured, why not? Okay, that was objective number 4. You may be wondering, where the hell is objective number 2? Well, objective number 2 is actually over here. You see this guy? He's just like the bullies back in Lethal Lava Land. And he's still as piss-easy as ever. That's another one added to the collection. Next. Chill with the bully. Yeah, definitely chill with him. Chill like a frickin' villain. Okay. Before we actually take on this objective here, there is another one I would like to do. And that is actually located right here. See this igloo? You can actually go inside of it, and you'll find yet another star and several more coins. And you can actually exit out of this igloo if you want to. And trust me, you're going to need to do it if you're going to go for the 100 coin star. Okay. And there we go. All done with that. Funny enough, these ice walls, if you happen to phase yourself inside in between a couple of ice walls, you can actually walk right out of it, even if you're no longer visible. They're one-way, they have like a one-way collision detection wall sort of thing. So, that is something worth mentioning. By the way, there is a cannon that you can use here, but really it's not that necessary. It really isn't. It's more of a convenience thing, if anything else. Oh, come on! Why do I keep bonking? Why do I keep bonking on the goddamn fence? God damn it. This is not that hard. I've done it many times over before. We can do it again. And again, it robbed me of my A-press. There we go. Finally. God damn. Was that so freaking hard? Oh, great. Hey, who's there? What's climbing on me? Is it an ice ant? A snow flea? Whatever it is, it's bugging me. I think I'll blow it away. Okay, so this snowman is an asshole. Why? Well, he kind of treats you like trash. So, if you're within his line of sight, he'll blow you away. Now then, what you're supposed to do with this and deal with it is you're supposed to walk alongside this penguin here, but you can actually jump on top of its head and just ride it. Just ride it across a certain way, amount of the way, and bada bing, bada boom, just jump off and you're on your way. You're done. Honestly, it's easier to ride the penguin's head than it is to actually walk alongside it. Just in my honest opinion, it really is. Alright, time to shred for some red coins. And also, it's time for the 100 coin star. Also, that was bullshit. The 100 coin star for this level can be kind of annoying. And just like with some of the other levels we've been through, there's not very many coins here, so if you mess up too much, then there's no way you'll be able to get the 100 coin star. But, oddly enough, we can actually get some coins from this snowman here. Just run around him a couple times and he'll spew some coins. I know it's kind of weird that that's even possible, but it's kind of like the eyeballs from, like, the haunted levels. And even Hazy Maze Cave. Did that fly guy just go through the wall? Also, random snowstorm. For reasons. I don't even know why this snowstorm is even a thing. Why does it only blow through that particular alcove? I don't get it. It's weird and it's really, really dumb. What's also really dumb, I can't hit this son of a bitch. There we go. About time. Okay, now this level can be kind of tricky, or at least this mission can be, due in part of a few red coins being located underneath the arena where the bully is located. If you happen to miss the coins while you're riding around on the green shell, then there's no way you'll be able to get them without killing yourself. Also, this guy is a freaking ass. Once he makes himself visible, that would be your chance to attack him, but even so... God damn it. That's not good. Losing a single coin may end up screwing me over big time. I think I got this guy already. Just in case, I'll just do it again. He has to be looking at you the entire time, and he can't be throwing his snowball in order to defeat him. Oh, come on! Look at me! Do not throw! Thank you. And that was just a waste of time. Fantastic. Okay, now when it comes to the water in this level in particular, for whatever reason it's kind of, not really poisonous, but it's so cold that, it's very difficult to, stay in there without hurting yourself. So in other words, it's kind of realistic in the sense of, being able to suffer from hypothermia. Alright, let's get this done and over with. Not gonna worry about that snowman, because he's not necessary. Alright, that should be plenty of coins. Let's head into the igloo and get things underway here. There are several more coins that you can get inside of the igloo, though you do have to keep in mind that the amount of coins in here, you can't let a single one disappear. Also, here is where the Bob-omb guy is located. The pink Bob-omb. You can get to him by means of the metal cap, aka... Metal cap, what? I meant the Vanish cap. Don't mind me, folks. I'm just going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. Cannon's been prepared, it's ready to go. Dang it! I was hoping to have been able to make it back into this area here without having to jump again. One other thing that's worth mentioning is this area has changed dramatically in the DS remake. So instead of having this Icicle Palace maze-like place, you instead have to deal with icy waters. Okay. Now we just have to grab the star and be on our merry way. Okay, what the hell was that? That was some strange crap. Let me tell you. Alright. Hello, Gabby Gopher. Welcome to the stream. Shren. Alright, Snowman's Land is done. Whew. Can't believe we're already 3 hours and something into this play session. And honestly, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for today. The reason as to why is because it is getting kind of late. And the rest of the levels are going to be some of the hardest yet. So I'll save the rest of the levels that we need to do for next time. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day here. This is General Snivy with the Super Mario 64 playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time is more than likely going to be the finale of Super Mario 64. Another short playthrough, but even so, it was still a fun adventure while it lasted. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time for the possible finale. See you all then.